First meal of the day. Now this is a good way to get your fiber in. 3 grams of net carbs. It has 3 grams of actual, complex or simple carbs. The rest of it is coming from fiber. Fiber is carbs, so it still has calories. But yeah, a good way to get your fiber and your protein in. It has 21 grams of protein, I believe. 17 grams of that are from fibrous carbs, and the rest are from complex or simple carbs. But we're gonna get out of here. I think my next client's at 1 o'clock. I gotta go get a haircut, so I'm gonna take you guys with me to get that haircut. Go check out this dope hair. She hooked me up in there. Got the line. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon. We have one more client to train tonight at 8 o'clock, and then our day is done with. So pretty busy day. I'd rather be tired than broke. So that's my little motto and tip for you guys. Don't complain about being too busy. It's good to be busy. 240 calories with 2 other meals. You're looking at like 500 calories total for the day. I believe that you need to eat calories, you need to hit your macros, you need to hit the calories that you need to enable to lose weight the right way. And the moral of the story is, girls, guys, don't be scared of carbs. Don't be scared of carbs after 6 p.m. That's all BS. Just make sure that you hit your calories at the end of the day. That's all that matters before you go to bed. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Just log it into your MyFitnessPal. Don't get too complicated. Don't listen to all the BS, and live life happy. Count macros. That's where it's at, guys. Just be smart with what you eat. You don't necessarily have to count macros to lose weight correctly. Be smart. Know your portion size. Know your body weight. Figure out your goal, and go from there. Don't get too complicated. Don't look for the miracle drug. Don't look for the miracle supplement, fat burner, shake. Because honestly, the only thing that you have to worry about is yourself. Once you, how do I say it? Once you figure out what goal you want, the only miracle that's gonna work is yourself. Believing in yourself and knowing what goal that you want, and setting a goal, writing it down, and making yourself a program and making yourself stick to that program. So don't look for anything out of the ordinary, because ultimately when it comes down to it, the only thing that's going to work is yourself. Welcome to episode 2 of Cutting with Jared. Hope you guys liked the first video. If you did, drop a like on it, drop some comments on it. And I appreciate everybody who supports my YouTube channel, who watches all my videos, takes time out of the day to literally sit down and watch me lift and talk about nutrition and fitness. So I really appreciate that. It means a lot, and yeah, thank you for all the support. I'm going to talk over this leg workout that I did. I kind of ran through this leg workout a little quick. I didn't have a lot of time, and hence the reason why I didn't do so many movements. There's a few things I want to talk about going over this leg workout. One of them is how far should you go when you squat? Now, I was a strong believer in going ass to grass, literally like almost my ass hitting the ground, but I've came to a conclusion that in order to build, your legs the size that you want and get the most out of your leg workouts and your squats, in my opinion, you really don't need to go that far down. I believe, in the middle of parallel and right before ass to grass is the happy medium. And I think that's a perfect spot. Now you can definitely tell if someone's going above parallel. It looks way different than opposed to going in the middle of parallel and ass to grass, if that makes sense. And I believe that my depth is where it needs to be. So yeah, don't waste too much energy. You save a lot more energy going in between parallel and ass to grass, because you're not exerting as much force going up, if that makes sense. So you save more energy for your later sets, which allows you to get more reps and hit your rep goal, your range that you're trying to hit. Number two, let's see. Number two being that I don't really do a lot of movements during my leg workouts. If I have a lot of time, I will, but recently I've been really busy, so I've been sticking to about 4 movements, literally for like all my leg workout. Which is, you know, some people might think it's crazy, some people might think it's not enough, but for me it's good, and I'll explain why. If you're running out of time, if you don't have a lot of time in the gym and you can't get a full workout in, what I recommend is that you try and stick with 1 compound movement, or I mean, you know, 4 compound movements. So 1 for calves, 1 for leg, glutes, hamstrings, and then quads. Stick to 4 movements that you like. And then all you have to do is literally spend like 5 to 6 sets, even 7 sets on there with high rep range, or you know, moderate 8 to 12 rep range. And in my opinion, I think that's a great way to get a full, even upper body day in. Is, you know, you just stick to 4 compound movements and master those movements. You don't have to do all this other accessory work to get a good leg workout in. And you see me doing that here. I actually had my legs really close together because recently I've been feeling a little tear on the left side of my leg every time I go up on the leg press. So I haven't been able to hit the leg press in a while. And what I do to solve that problem is I will put my legs together like I'm doing a squat, but they'll be super, like, literally close together, and my toes will be pointed forward. Now, I think that this hits the outer part of the quad, and it gives me the same benefit as I would if I were to do a leg press without the pain. So that's definitely something I recommend. Could help you out if you don't like the leg press, if it feels uncomfortable. Try putting your feet close together and your toes pointed forward. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna wrap up this commentary. Thank you guys for the support. Big things coming 2016. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. I just got out of a meeting with, I'm not gonna say his name, I'm not gonna mention anything about it, but just know that hopefully big things are coming. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want anything to get let out, or, you know, tell you guys about something and not follow through with it. So we're just gonna leave it at that. But I stopped and I picked a protein cookie up from Lenny and Larry's, and I also got this ISO-Pure. So I'm gonna fit that into my macros. So far today I've had a Quest bar, cookies and cream, and then I've had what else did I have? Oh, a scoop of carb complex. So fairly staying. I'm not too high of macros right now. I believe this has like 12 grams, or yeah, 12 grams of fat for the whole cookie. So good amount of fat. Got a client right now at 2:30. It's 2:25, so we're headed over there right now. And that's why I had to get something to eat, you know, fill my stomach up. And yeah, super excited. Couldn't be more excited for what's to come. Yo, shout out to Joey Saucy. This guy right here works his ass off every day he comes. He's coming 4 days a week. He's already lost 10 inches total from his hips. What else? Thighs are growing, so that's good. So his legs are growing. Chest. So I'm super proud of him. Good job, bro. You're doing good. Keep it up. Alright, so I entered all my food right now. I just want to show you guys how many macros I have total for the day. So I've had a ISO-Pure protein drink, shake, juice, I don't know, it's like a juice. It has 40 grams of protein, so zero carb and 0 fat. The macros on here are really good. I really recommend these if you're on a cut and you don't get a lot of protein throughout the day. Alright, so the macros. I got 104 grams of carbs. I have 19 grams of fat. I have 77 grams of protein. So I like how it's looking so far. I'm looking to have my next meal in another hour, 2 hours or so. And I don't know what I'm gonna eat, probably Waba Grill, because I got a lot of carbs left. Yeah, today I'm aiming to hit 300 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat, and 175 grams of protein. So now I'm going to start tapering down my carbs. If you watched the previous video, I was hitting my maintenance calories. I believe it was around 400 and something carbs, 70 grams of fat, and 170 grams of protein. Now I've been slowly tapering it down. I haven't recorded every day, so this is about the 4th day since that video. And yeah, so I went down 350, 325, and then now today I'm going to hit 300. So that's what I recommend if you're trying to cut. You want to start with your maintenance calories. You want to get your metabolism right. You want to make sure that you're hitting your maintenance calories, which means that the calories that you need to maintain your body weight right now. That's, in my opinion and my experience, I've done that and it's worked really well for me, instead of just going straight to cutting macros, which you could, but I like it this way better. You definitely feel more sane, and you're not going crazy the first week. It's just the easier way to ease into your cut. So slowly taper down the fat, maybe like 5 grams a week. That's what I'm doing. And like for carbs, I recommend like 25 grams every week. Taper it down. And then for me, I wasn't really a big protein guy, so I've never really believed in like over 200 grams of protein, even on a cut. And I just have my personal opinions on that. And the reason being is because personally, I don't believe that you need that much protein. 1 pound per gram of body weight is, in my opinion, is what you need. So that's what I've been sticking to, and I've felt pretty good that way. Now, even when I'm bulking, I don't even go past 200. I'll stay at 175 year round, and all I'll mess with is my carbs and my fat, because that is what helps you with your performance the most. And protein will just synthesize muscle growth over time and won't really have a huge effect on your performance in the gym. So what I recommend doing is you have higher fat, higher carb when you bulk, and obviously it's a little harder to cut because you actually need the right calculations in order to lose weight the right way. So yeah, there's some little tips. Just sitting in the garage right now, A Fitness, looking pretty nice. A squat rack.
I can lift you up, I can show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. You could be my luck, even if the sky is falling down. I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
Alright guys, you can't see me, but I have my MyFitnessPal out right here, and I'm just going to explain the macros real quick, a little brief explanation. You guys can't see anything because it's dark, maybe it'll focus, but I have 192 carbs, 44 grams of fat, and 110 grams of protein. That was including my sushi that I ate, so that just goes to show you that you can go out to eat, and you can have your own sushi as well. Just be cautious of what you get. You want to try to stay on the, like, you don't want to get greasy fried foods. You want to stick to like the white rice and the salmon and minimize the fat. And that's how you do it. You just get plain rolls, but they're still good. So you can still go out to eat, fit into your macros. Just make sure that you stay under the calorie amount that you set for yourself that day. So we're gonna go home now. It was a good meal.